why would you want to live in Rowlett, Texas? Stay tuned. Rowlett has become one of the fastest growing cities in the country. And on top of that, it's really actually nice. It's actually been recognized as one of the safest cities as well. And while that is impressive in its own right, you're going to soon start hearing about Rowlett, Texas even more, becoming one of the go-to destinations in North Texas. So make sure to stay tuned to the end because you're going to see why. But in the meantime, we're going to check out Rowlett's history, what it's like to live in Rowlett. We're also going to cover affordability, employment, lifestyle, and of course, real estate. And something that many viewers of our videos really enjoy is how we do a deep dive and we break down every city, but at the same time, we're comparing those cities against other cities in the Metroplex. So we really, truly do provide you everything that you need to know about Rowlett, Texas. And let's begin by finding out where it is. Now, where is Rowlett? Rowlett is on the northeast side of Dallas, and it's split right down the middle by George Bush Turnpike, and it also has Highway 66 cutting through it east and west. Down to the south, it has Interstate 30. So all those roads are going to be very useful in trying to get to other places in the Metroplex, like Fort Worth. If you're going to Fort Worth, it's going to take you about an hour. And if you're trying to get to downtown Dallas, well, that's going to be about a 25-minute commute. And if you're going to try to make it to the airport, well, then you're going to have to budget at least 40 minutes because you're on the east side of Dallas. Now, I share those travel times with you because that'll give you an understanding of the scope of the size of the DFW Metroplex. It also gives you some benchmarks of the locations that you might find yourself going through and to frequently, either for pleasure or for work. Now, we'll give you a little more feel of what the traffic situation is like. So, as you can see, you can cover a good portion of the eastern part of Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And now that you know where Rowlett is on the map, I want to welcome you to the DFFW channel, my YouTube channel. Welcome. My name is Robert Owen. I'm your local realtor and able to help you make money in real estate, whether you're buying or selling. We're on a mission to reach every new Texas resident that comes into Texas. So if you can hit that like button at the bottom, you're going to really help us out. Now, let's get back to Rowlett because that's why you're here. So, Rowlett is a city. It's both in Dallas County and Rockwall counties with a population of more than 73,000 residents. And as of present day, for a little bit of history, the first European settlers arrived in the mid-1800s. The city didn't officially become incorporated until 1952, and it didn't take long for the city to start growing rapidly. Because of all the parks, the recreation, the number of businesses and schools that Rowlett has started in the 50s, now also the city's proximity to the major highways to the downtown Dallas area also made it very attractive. So, if you don't want to live in Dallas proper, Rowlett is an excellent place. Terrific lakes like Lavon, Ray Hubbard, which is the largest lake in Dallas County, by the way, also led to its rapid expansion. Please see our video on Texas' best lakes. But something really exciting about Rowlett, it will soon be the home of the billion-dollar development in Sapphire Bay. So you can see Rowlett has come a long way and it's making some huge leaps forward in becoming one of the leading cities in Dallas and Fort Worth. So it's known for its attractions, and Rowlett really is taking a lot of the same notes that Rockwall did several years ago. But let's go a little bit deeper. I'm going to introduce you to niche.com, which analyzes millions of points of data all across the country, and we're going to compare cities versus this one, and using it as an external resource, niche.com, you can see that Rowlett received an A- overall, and I want to take this opportunity to show you all of the accolades that Rowlett has been receiving over the last several years. You can see that not only is it being rewarded for being one of the fastest growing cities, but it's also being rewarded for being one of the safest cities around. We don't have time to go and explore every single category today. However, I want you to go down to the description below and view the full report. I'll leave it in the links below. You can explore the recreation, the parks, the trails, and Rowlett is one of the best cities in which to do that. There are a ton of parks in Rowlett. You're going to find a place for the outdoors and recreation leisure all throughout the city. And you might also want to find some time to check out Rowlett's community center. There's a fitness room, full-size gyms, racquetball courts, indoor and outdoor tracks, gaming rooms, and multiple purpose banquet and meeting rooms. Not bad. And while we did hint earlier about this Sapphire Bay $1 billion thing, you'll also find a lagoon, a synchronized watering video, sort of a resort and conference center, and world-class marina, along with restaurants and, of course, all the water sports that go along with marina and lake life. But now, let's get to one of the more important requirements for every homeowner, which is the school system. Because regardless if you have kids or not, it matters. First of all, you're paying property taxes, and two, it impacts the resale value of your home. Rowlett is served by two major public school districts, the Garland ISD and the Rockwall ISD. Overall, you have 24 preschools to choose from, 13 elementary schools, 5 middle schools, and 4 high schools. And since most of their community in Rowlett is serviced by Garland ISD, I want to share that the enrollment there is 56,000 students, which makes it the 4th largest district in Dallas County. Now, if you're wondering what the student-teacher ratio is, that would be 15-1, which is right on par with the state average. And another number that you might find interesting is that the percentage of teachers with more than 3 years of service and experience is 95%, which is 11% higher than the state average. Now, when it comes to information about schools, there's certain things that as a real estate agent, I'm not able to cover. So I'm going to leave a link below that's going to give you the full school report on Rowlett. Real estate, something we all need to appreciate is the real estate in Rowlett, because regardless of whether you're a renter or a homeowner in Rowlett, the real estate market does impact you. So let's look at Rowlett from a macro perspective. First, the typical home value in Rowlett is $411,000. This value is easily adjusted and also includes the middle price tier homes. Now get prepared. Rowlett's home values are up 30% over 2023, which is not uncommon given the year that we just went through. Over the last 10 years, home values have gone up every single year without fail. Now, if you've been waiting for home prices to come down, you might soon get your wish, but of course, no one can predict the future. No one has a crystal ball. So, at the median home value of $412,000, you might be thinking, Rob, that is a heck of a deal. Or you might be thinking that's still too much. Either way, you're right, because everyone is going to have a different perception or perspective on what that number means to them. However it fits within your budget. And I totally respect that. So I also want to share with you some of the surrounding Rowlett cities, the look of the median price value in Wiley. The median home price value there is $448,000. In Rockwall, it's $476,000. And in Garland, it's $322,000. Now, $472,000, this might be the first time that you're looking at homes in Rowlett, but there are some terrific older homes as well as a lot of new construction homes in Rowlett. Rowlett has a lot to offer. If this is the first time to our channel and you want to know everything that there is to know about living in Dallas, Frisco, and Fort Worth, then please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications if you want to be notified. and we will let you know everything that there is to know about living in this great city and Metroplex. Look below for our preferred homes link. They're all within the median price range that we've been discussing. So make sure that you go down to the description below and check out the link where we show you our preferred homes. Now, you may also want to know what the monthly mortgage payment looks like of these homes. If you're coming in from another state, you absolutely want to understand our property taxes in Texas, because property taxes are some of the highest taxes in the country. You see that the cost of living in Rowlett is 13% more. Now, when it comes to Rowlett housing, that's also 20% higher than the national average. With utilities, you're looking at about 10% more than the average. And groceries, you're actually paying 2% less. Transportation, you get another break because that's about 10% less than the national average. Now, at this point, you might be thinking, Rob, Rowlett sounds like an amazing city. I would love to live there. And if that sounds like you, make sure to go down to the description and connect with me. Let's set up a Zoom call. If you're still on the fence, I would like you to check out another city that's very similar in characteristics. I would like you to check out two cities. There's the city of Wiley and the city of Saxe. Please see our video on the city of Wiley. There's a lot to offer in Wiley, and we will see you in the next video.